space computer, press enter, and in here I'm going to say def underscore underscore init self. Right, now I'm not going to give any of the characteristics to my computer class. Okay, so I'm just going to press enter. Okay, I'm going to show you how can we again give attributes to our class without even taking them from the user as inputs. Okay, so I'm going to say self dot now, because I want my price of this computer, I'm going to give a price to this computer. Okay, so because I want the price of this computer to be very private to only some persons or to the admin only, what I'm going to do is I'm going to initiate my price variable with some underscores. So for that, I'm going to say this underscore price, like this, and this price is equals to anything. I'm going to say 500, like this. Now, as soon as I give the name of my variable like this, like underscore price, no one else out of our class can go ahead and edit it, not without permission, not without using any method of our class. Okay, so this price, this self.price, can only be edited using the methods of our class. Okay, so let's go ahead and create a method. So I'm going to say def space self and selfless. Let's press enter. In here, I'm going to say print, and in here, I'm going to say, so I want to give the price. I want to print the price of my computer. Okay, so how can I do it? I'm going to again use my f string first here, and in here I'm going to say selling price. Selling price would be what? Selling price would be again self dot price, like this. Okay, so as you can see, these methods, these attributes like price, it cannot be accessed without using any method. Okay, so methods can only print or edit those values. Good. So now I'm going to go ahead and create another method, and within that method we're going to say something more interesting. So within this method, I'm going to say def space, and how about we say set price, and then I'm going to give brackets. Okay, now using this method, I want my user to give me a price for a particular computer. Okay, so I'm going to say self comma price. So I'll be open to take values from my user.
Can we write the set price like set P capital?
Exactly, we can. Yeah. So I'm going to say set capital P price, like this.
Yeah, right.
Good. So set price, self comma price, like this. Press enter, and there we go. Now we're going to say self dot this price equals to the price that user gave us. I'm going to say price again, like this. Good. So now we can go ahead and create an object of our class. I'm going to create an object named as, how about to take a company? How about to say Dell computer? So Dell computer equals to computer, like this. Okay, and it was our computer class, so it needs some small brackets with it. Let's press enter. There you go. So now, how about if we just first print the value, the selling price of my Dell computer. So for that purpose, I'm going to say Dell dot sell. So this will print the value, the present value that I secretly added for our computer. Okay, so press enter. Now let's go ahead and run it and see what happens. We need to run our data encapsulation file. Let's run this one. There we go. We said selling price equals to 500. Okay. Okay. Now let me tell you how actually my data is being preserved. So for that purpose, I'm going to say this: del dot. If my data was not protected, I could have edited it while being outside of my class. I'm going to say this: del dot self dot self dot underscore price equals to, and I'm going to override the value by 400. Okay, and then how about I go ahead and print? Let's see if it works. Okay, so how about I go ahead and then call my function del dot cell like this. Let's go ahead and try to run it and see if it works or not. So first of all, the value that I gave securely was 500, and then I tried to change this value being outside of my class without using the method of my class. Let's see if it works or not. There we go. We have an error. It says computer object has no attribute self. So it's not recognizing our price value. Okay. So how about we try to do this? It might work then. Underscore price. Let's run it. You see, the second time I said selling price del dot sell, it again was only 500. It didn't change from 500 to 400, which means that while our price variable was being encapsulated, I encapsulated it by using 2 underscores. Now it cannot be changed being outside of the class without using any method. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and change the value to 400 while using a method. How can I do it? So for that purpose, I'm going to say del dot, and how about I say set price. And set price, now I need to give a price. So I'm going to give 400 now. 400. Let's go ahead and try to run that. There we go. You see, first thing, it printed 500 because I secretly gave price as 500. And second time, I was not able to edit it without using a method. And then I used a method to edit it and edit it to 400. And then came the result as 400. Okay. So I hope you understand that. And this will be the last concept we discussed today. So do you have any questions about it?
Yeah. Can we go to Google and write encapsulation? I just want to see the definition.
Yeah, sure. So how about we go ahead to our Google. Data encapsulation in Python. In Python. Yep, see the definition. How about we say this?
In an object-oriented Python program, you can restrict access to
Methods and variables. So this
okay.
can prevent the data from being modified by accident and is known as encapsulation. Good? So are we good till yet?
It's good.
Okay, nice. So first session went well. Actually, I gave not only 1 hour, I think 1.5 hours.